Five, four. Most people think freedom comes from working less. I found it actually comes from building the right systems. The very first entrepreneurial book that I ever read was The E-Myth. And I love the fact that they talked about McDonald's building a multi-billion dollar business with teenagers that you can't even get to clean their rooms. That's all done through a system. And I recognized there was a time where everything was dependent upon me. If I didn't show up, then nothing actually happened. And I knew if I wanted to scale this business and to scale Life Vision Academy, and I just had to go further than just being just about me. And I had to go more than just the one-on-ones that I was doing. A lot of the work that I was doing was working with people one-on-one. And I recognized there's an overlap that seemed to happen with a lot of the people. And so when I created Life Vision Mentoring, I realized that it needed a balance so that there is a number of group classes each month, but there's also still that one-on-one session for those little issues that maybe aren't that common, that we all have that part of uniqueness about it. I also recognize a lot of my work was very much about time for money. And if you know what that's like, where if you don't put the hours in, you don't get a return. And so in setting up the Vision School, which then became Life Vision Academy, I was able to set up a library of material. And the amazing thing with this library, it actually works beyond time and space. So when I'm doing the clearings in the live sessions, I record those, we put those in the library, and people have had the same results listening to a class that I might have done 3 or 5 years ago, because they're still clearing those aspects within themselves that need to be clear. So I just want to recognize for yourself, where can you move from what you're doing, which is a per hour basis, into more of a collective basis? And part of that in the last few years for me was also bringing in this amazing team I have, amazing people doing IT. I've got amazing people doing video editing. I've got amazing people coaching me, because we all need coaches. And I've got some amazing people mentoring, supporting other people as well. So really look at what sort of team have you got to support you in all those areas. And what happens is, over a period of time, this then sort of creates a momentum that just builds upon each other. The people are able to have breakthrough after breakthrough. And I see more and more people just get results. They get consistent results, and they get to be able to handle the tough things that happen in life. They get to be able to go with the flow a lot more. So the last 10 years hasn't just been about helping people in the last 10 years. It's really been about building something that's going to be sustainable for the next 100 years. I'm looking at leaving a legacy that is going to support people well after I'm here, well after I'm gone. So I'd love you to be part of this. I'd love you to be part of the future aspect of Life Vision Mentoring, and maybe look at making a change in your life so that you can have a greater impact out in the world. So unlock your abundance, step into your quantum leap of prosperity, and start having the life that you know you're meant to have.